Easter to everyone. So, today is a Sunday. For all those who woke up very early, went to church, welcome back. Yes, you're really doing a great job of knowing who actually created you and giving thanks to him, appreciating him, and giving at least sparing time to go and pray. Yes. So I know most of you actually are maybe at church right now, but I know you literally find the video up. So I promised you that we're going to be doing different videos talking about different topics in life. Yes. So today we're trying to talk about the online dating sites. Yes. There are very many online dating sites, and most people actually uh, have found love on those online dating sites. You may not be one lucky person, and actually, you may have bias on those sites because I think everything takes time. That is what I can say. Everything takes time because if you go there, it's not going to be that immediately you going there you're going to find someone. No, that is not how it works. Someone is going to take years, someone is going to take months, another one is going to take like days, depending on how your luck takes you. Thank you for joining this live. Yes, I'm really happy to see you guys. You can actually try to comment down below which country are you basing from to be here with me on this Easter Sunday. Yes, you can try to comment down so that we get to know where we're coming from. Me as a person, I'm coming from Uganda, Kampala. Yes, that is where I'm basing from to give you this live and this topic. So happy Easter to everyone who is here today. You're really doing a great job sharing your Easter with me, and let's talk about online finding love on online dating sites. Yes, you may be disappointed. Maybe you may think you cannot find love there, but trust me, love can literally be found anywhere, whether on dating sites, whether on social medias like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. I think everywhere, for as long as that place has people, for as long as it has people who view, people who watch, you know, because sometimes someone to find interest in someone, they have to first see you. Yes. And if someone has not seen you, I don't know how they literally pick interest in you. That is it. So online dating has actually sometimes people have found very many challenges. Like you're going to go there. Some people pay money because some dating sites, obviously, people have to pay money. And if you don't have, you can literally be there without paying money because you can literally get someone even if you've paid money or even if you've not paid money. That is it. So you can find your soulmate there, someone who is actually having the same needs as you want, someone who is praying for the same person as you also praying for. So it will be easier for you to try out love, finding love anywhere. You may be on your TikTok page doing your videos, having those happy moments, creating your own content, and then you're going to find someone there. Because very many people I think they have their own testimonies in life where they found their soulmates, and you literally be impressed, because someone may say, I cannot find love on TikTok. Very many people have found love on TikTok. I cannot find love on Instagram, Facebook. Very many people have met their soulmates from there. So if you're this kind of person who's actually maybe looking for someone and you may be asking yourself, like, you can go try out, you know, there is no way how you're going to find love if you're not giving it a try. Because if you show God that you're trying to look for someone also, God will also try to answer you by finding you someone exactly from that area where you're trying to look from. So you can literally try to comment down below, where are you basing from, and how have you found love? Where did you find your soulmate? If you're not single and you're in a relationship, most people actually have a dating, maybe their colleague mate, someone you started with, and it has been really a long-lasting relationship, of which there is no problem, because that can really show that it's a successful relationship. It is a good relationship that you can actually feel that yes, we have really moved mountain, because every relationship has its own past, its own history, where you found yourselves first. That is the main thing. Where did you find your love? How long did it take you for someone to realize that they really need you in their lives? You know, it is something interesting. So you should try to utilize, there are very many dating sites, you know, very many of them. And if you go in your that is, if you go to your your Play Store and try to put in those dating sites, Tinder, African Intro, OkCupid, and what else? Tagged, tagged. There is also tagged. I don't know which else. Bamboo. So I should try out, because being single is actually it may not be a bigger issue, something like that, because you should try out your luck. Like, you should find somewhere where you should find someone who you're going to be with for the rest of your life, something like that. So it's going to be kind of very interesting. You'll find someone who you will be with for the rest of your life, someone who is actually going to love you. So you should not give up on love. You should try out the dating sites, because very many people have actually tried out those dating sites and they have really gotten people. Damon Roberts. Hi, how are you, Robert? Which country are you basing from, like, to be on this live? Are you from Kenya, Uganda, any country? From live young now. So you should try to comment, like, which country. Good. How are you? USA. That is good. How is USA? Are you single? Are you in love? And if you're in love, like, how did you find your soulmate? How did you find someone you love? Did you find them from your country? Did you find them on a dating site? Something like that. Because we want to make people realize that love can be found anywhere. You can find love on any dating site. For as long as it's your time, it will be your time. Yes. The other time I was telling you that being single is not a problem in my country. That is good. Yes, that is good. You see, Robert's found his soulmate in the same country that he is in. That is kind of interesting. Yes. When I made the first live, I told people on the live that being single is not a problem. Because many people will literally tell you that you are very beautiful. How come you're single? It is not a problem, you know. You have to embrace it. Yes, I'm single, but I'm still looking for the right person. And I haven't gotten that person who actually will treat me right. That is the problem. That is the only problem. Because you're not going to just go from anywhere to find love if you're not sure where you're going to. If that person is literally someone who's going to be there for you, someone who has the same things, at least you may not have all of them. That person may not have 100% of the person, the kind of person that you're looking for, but at least the 89% tries to fall in the same line of the kind of person you're looking for. That is good. At least you've gotten Robert's trying to tell us that he actually found his soulmate from the same country. I think maybe is that USA, or maybe you are from a different country, then you had to relocate to USA. So if you're in this live, I think you can see the kind of topic that we're trying to share today, that we're trying to talk about. First of all, if you haven't got a chance to know that I had to first wish you happy Easter. Today it is Easter. I don't know if it's the same it is the same day for you, because certain countries we actually 8 hours ahead, something like that. So maybe you haven't actually made it to Sunday. So thank you guys for joining this live. First of all, we need to know which country you're coming from to share this live with us, like to be on this live, so that someone gets to know that you're from this country, and either maybe in a relationship with someone. I'm trying to find someone, but if you're trying to find someone, like, which way are you trying to find someone? Are you trying to find someone on the dating sites, on social media platforms, something like that? Because we said that love can be found anywhere, and being single is not a problem. It's not at all. You've not just found your soulmate. Yes, you have to embrace yourself. Yes, I'm single. There is no problem in that. You are single, and when the right time comes, when you find your soulmate, you literally find your soulmate. So me as a person, I will say yes, I'm single, but I'm trying to look for someone who really fits at least 80% or 100. No, it may not be 100, because it cannot be 100%, but at least 90% of the kind of things that I would like to get in a partner. So Robert, thank you for sharing with us. Yes, that is quite interesting. And if you're in this live, maybe you want to share your life with me, we can try to do an interview. Maybe you have someone you met, yes, and you like to share that kind of journey with people on my YouTube channel, so that they get to know how you found your soulmate. It will be kind of interesting. Sharing your life story sometimes is kind of educative. It is something that can literally make someone get to learn from your past, something like that. It will be kind of very, very interesting. So hi, thank you for joining. Which country are you basing from, like, to join this live, to be here with me on this Easter Sunday? It has been a rainy Easter Sunday in Uganda. Yes, we have experienced rain. However much we have been experiencing something like a lot of sun, too much hotness, but at least, yeah, we are trying to overcome that, whereby God has at least gifted us with rain, which is kind of interesting. So thank you so much for being on this live. It is kind of interesting. We're here to share maybe our journey. Yes, something like that. Trying to inspire someone else who has actually lost hope. Maybe they don't know if they will ever find their soulmate. At least it may be a story that will actually try to make that person say, you know what, let me go back, let me give it a try. You should not lose hope in anything. At least losing hope, it should be one or the last option that you have in your mind. That would be something interesting. So we had that is Robert sharing with us. He's coming from USA, which is so tell you that time outside as moderator. So anyone on this live, I think you can see the topic to this live video, whereby we want you to share your experience on how have you found someone you love. Did you find them on social media platforms? Like there are very many social media platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. There are very many of them, but it depends where God has actually put a way for you to find that soulmate that you've been looking for all this time, you know. First of all, you have to learn how to love yourself. This dog here is biting my legs. You sparkle, go away. You have to you have to know your worth. That is one thing. You have to know what you want in a person. Second, you have to know when you're going on those dating sites, your value, your worth. You have to know. Good morning, T. Fruit. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name very well. Good morning. Happy Easter. Which country are you coming from? Yes, to be on this live. We need you to share with us which country you're coming from, and if you are in a relationship with someone, how did you find your soulmate? Did you find your soulmate on social media, on a dating site? Did you find your soulmate in the pronounced like that color? Okay, red. Okay. Which country are you coming from? Which country are you coming from to be with me here on this morning of Easter Sunday? Are you coming from Uganda, from USA, Canada, the overrated United States? So, okay. Brett is also coming from USA. That is kind of interesting. So, how is USA? And if you're in a relationship with someone, how did you find love? Like, how did you find your soulmate? Did you find them on a social media platform? Did you find them on social media platform, on a dating site? Did you just find them in the same country that you are staying in or you're living in right now? We need to know so that we get to show people that love can literally be found anywhere, or it's just a call, a missed call, or you dialed a number. Yes, you may have dialed a number, and that number was actually a wrong number. You tried to call someone, and someone was like, "It is not. It is just a wrong number." And maybe that person, you picked interest in that person, you kept on calling to find out. I'm sorry, we can be, you know, there's certain people who are, we can actually call, and then that person, you tell that person it's a wrong number. Someone will keep on calling every day, every time. Someone will say, it is okay for us to be friends, something like that. Maybe your friendship started in that way. Maybe it was just a coincidence whereby you were passing by someone. Maybe you were in the same country, maybe having fun at the beach, maybe in a shopping mall, and then you try to find someone, soulmate. So it will be kind of interesting to share that journey. For those who are free, that they may actually be okay sharing their journey on an interview, something like that. If you feel that you're okay, we can do that. You can try. I found my wife on a website called City Data. She moved to my city, Baltimore, and was looking for places to go 12 years later, we were married with a toddler. Wow, that is good. That is kind of interesting. It is really an interesting journey. You know, it really gives someone courage to know where someone fallen. That is really interesting, Red. Like, how many years have you been in a relationship with your soulmate, with your wife? It is really interesting. Um, Thank you so much for sharing this interesting journey. Yes, it is quite interesting knowing where you found your wife. We really need to know. You see, if you get someone who is sharing their journey, who is trying to give you where they found their soulmate, where they found their love, and most people, you may have found someone maybe on a dating site. That is dash one. How do you identify a soulmate? How do you identify a soulmate? Like, how do you identify someone who is your soulmate? You know, a soulmate, to me, as a person, I would describe a soulmate as a person whom whom you feel at home when you're with that person. You know, someone you can feel be open with. You know, everyone will define the soulmate in a different way. But me as a person, I would define the soulmate as someone who you can literally be open with, someone whom you call a friend. You know, there is a difference between being with a partner in your life, a wife, and that person is not your friend. Because if you cannot be open to someone to share with them what you feel at heart and you are afraid of being judged otherwise, you're not having something that is kind of healthy. You're not having a healthy relationship. Um, Dash one, I would like to know which country you're basing from. Like, which country are you basing from? If someone is here on this live and you have a different opinion of how you define a soulmate, you can try to comment down so that we know how can you define a soulmate. Red, I know maybe if you're still here, you can help us try to define a soulmate in your own way. Like, how do you define a soulmate to you? How do you define a soulmate? Who is a soulmate to you? You know, it will be really interesting. To me, I said a soulmate to me is someone whom you are comfortable with, someone you feel. I'm in America, South Carolina. Yes, so that one is basing from America, South Carolina. That is kind of interesting. So are you single? Are you in a relationship? If you're in a relationship, uh which which uh which 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 can did you find your soulmate? Like, did you find your wife, your loved one, your partner, your fiance in the same country that you're living in? Did you find them on a dating site? Did you find them on a social media platform? Was it just a coincidence? Right? My car just broke down in South Carolina earlier today. My car just broke down in South Carolina earlier. Also, I think Dashwan and Red are in the same country, that is South Carolina, America. So so don't you feel that if we get to share which country we are basing from, it is kind of interesting. You get to know which person is actually even located in the same country as you are. Someone who is literally coming from the same country that you're coming from. So first of all, I would like to say that is my sister. I'd like to say happy Easter to you all, because sometimes I know we are 8 hours ahead of each other, sometimes depending on which country you are coming from. So Red said my car just broke down in South Carolina. Happy Easter, sister. Happy Easter to you both. Yeah, thank you, Red. Thank you. So you're still in the same topic. If you're in this life, first of all, Would like for Dash One to share with us if he is single. Sorry to hear that, Red. Hope all is well. Yeah, hope all is well. So, Dashan would like to hear from you. Like, are you single? Are you in a relationship? If you are in a relationship, like, how did you find your soulmate? How did you find your wife? Maybe your fiance. He has not gotten. She has not yet gotten and has to be in that category of being called your wife. You've just proposed to that person. Like, how did you find each other? If you're single, like, maybe would you love one day to find someone in your life, which will be kind of interesting? Because finding love is something sweet. Finding your soulmate, finding someone you love is, if I say soulmate, it is something very big. For someone to be called a soulmate is something very, very big. Someone who understands you, someone who knows you, accepted you with all your flaws, something like that. It is something interesting finding that person that you've been praying for, someone that at least has 90% or 10%, if you're renting it out of 10% or 9% of the qualities of a person that you are looking for. So thank you for being on this live, sharing your Easter Sunday with me, having this chat with me. It is kind of interesting. Yes. If you haven't gotten the opportunity to subscribe, try to subscribe to my channel. We are going to be getting these beautiful live videos where we get to share our life journey. We get to know each other, we get to know different things. Me sharing life is kind of interesting because you get to know how people are literally operating when it comes to love life. Love life is the most interesting thing, because we all, I am single, recently got out of a 7-year relationship. We on a break. Ooh. So if you're single and recently got out of a 7 relationship, like what caused it? Like what made you, if you're okay like sharing that experience, like what made you go out? Because 7-year relationship, it is kinda it is a long distance, you don't have to find a soulmate to make it work. Me and my wife, we just have fun together, plus she is a strong in areas that I need work in. For example, she's organized, I am messy as hell. No, when you're looking for someone, Red, what I would say, me as a person, when you're looking for someone, someone does not just be a soulmate. Your wife is a soulmate to you because why? She has the qualities of a person that you really you have grown up to love, because if I'm trying to look for someone, I'm looking for someone, but I need that person that at least has, because if my partner, I would try to say, if my partner is a little bit messy and me, I'm a little bit organized, that means that me, I'm a little bit messy, but my partner is organized. At least one of us has to help out each other, so that is one thing that you feel proud of, that I got someone who actually helps me out, because love is being there for each other at even those times that someone feels like you're down. You may be when you're someone, because loving someone is like, I've fallen in love with this person and we are trying to find a way how to work things out. So you can already, you can try to hear from Dashwan. He has said, he's right now single and recently got out of a 7-year relationship, which is kind of very bad, very big. 7 years down the road, and then you decided, you know what, I think we should take a break. You know, taking a break from a 7-year relationship, that means that you had things that maybe you wanted to resolve, but they didn't work out. So you're trying to see if you take a break, things will literally work out. And most people, how can I say it? For someone who is here on this live and you have just joined, the topic is finding love on the dating site, because that is the most delicate place that people really feel that it is hard to find love there. Most people have found love there. Most people have found love on social media. Most people, it was just a coincidence. Maybe we're shopping. Then that person needed help. Maybe you were passing by and you picked interest in that person. You made the first move, which is kind of interesting because I think nowadays, think people don't really care whether it's a woman to do the first move or it's the man to do the first move. But on my side, to me as a person, I think it is okay to me, to others. It's okay whether it's you who has made the first move or a man. But to me, I think it'll be sweet if a man has made the first move, you know. I think it will be okay. You know, that feeling comes in. Yeah, it'll be okay. Maybe at least you have this, I like you, but I'm going to first take heart to first tell you. Someone is saying, thanks, Adnan, we made it to Georgia. The car randomly died when we were in Colombia. Yes, on the way. We were driving from Charlotte to Augusta, Georgia. And then also read her to say, sorry about being off topic. No, it is okay. I know, it is okay. It's okay. So, anyone here who's actually on this live, we're trying to share our kind of life experience so that we get to know, where did you find your partner? Where did you find your husband? Where did you find your wife? Was it a coincidence? Love from the dating site? And if you've gotten love from the dating site, you can try to share with us, like, how has that experience been for you? How has that experience been for you? Has it been a good experience? How many years have you been in that relationship? Ever since you've gotten your love life, ever since you found someone on that dating site. And you can then try to share with us which dating site you actually found someone that you love, or you are in a relationship with, or you're trying to work things out and see where you are going, something like that. Because many people out there, or you may find someone in this life today that actually want to know or would want to get the courage to go on that dating site and see if things will literally work out, and see if they can literally find love on that dating site. You know, you may be having different dating sites, and you're trying to try out on those different sites to see if things can work out, you know, because most people really want to fall in love. But the bad thing is, where can that person on this live, where can this person who's going to listen to this live video, where can that person find love? From what I have heard, dating sites are a nightmare. I have told that for seeking attention and validations at a point. Brother, I would say, to my experience, I would say that it is not a nightmare. For my experience, it is not a nightmare, but just because We have not yet got the right people, something like that. Yes, we have not yet gotten someone who is right from those dating sites. But for most people, that dating sites maybe are the worst nightmare. And even if that person hears you say that I've found love on the dating site, if you don't have any evidence, they'll literally say that you are lying about it. But most people have literally gotten love on those dating sites. Trust me, love, long time relationship. But I know maybe it's because we all go there when we have that fear in us that today I'm going there, but I don't think many people go there when they have just moved out of heartbreak, something like that, and they have that fear that when the person they have found there will actually make them pass through the same situation or the same uh, things that they have found that they have actually they have passed through. But many people have actually found love on dating sites, many of them, of which I want to get an opportunity to find people to share their experience in relationship issues so that we get to at least give hope to very many people out there, people who have actually tried to find love and they haven't gotten it. Many people are there in their houses and they have literally given up on love so much because many people have tried, they have really tried to fall in love, but all in vain, all in vain. So thank you so much for being on this live with me. It is really interesting. Happy Easter to everyone who is on this live. Yes, thank you so much. I'd love you to share with us your dating experience on those dating sites because yes, as we are getting different people like Red had to share with us that circumstance, lifestyle difference seems like nothing matched up anymore. We are older in our 40s. I think we are stuck in our ways. And I don't want to compromise. We both have children from previous relationships. Yes, something like that. So I think I would say that maybe sometimes we need to, yeah, sometimes if you feel like the relationship is not working out, sometimes we give ourselves space and you want to restart again, You want to restart again, like trying to see if things can literally work out. Sometimes you may find like it is the same person and that person will never change for the rest of your life. Thank you so much, Dashwan, for sharing with us your experience. Yes, Dashwana said that they both have different, they both have children from their previous relationships, which is actually something so good. Yes. And they are both in their 40s. So you can literally try to comment down on Dashwani's life. You can try to at least try to share with us. Let someone know how you've literally managed to be in that long-term relationship, because most people have tried out. Someone even doesn't know how it takes like to be in a 3-year relationship, because even 3 years it's really something very long. 3 years, someone has just been in a week's relationship and they said, you know what, this cannot work out. I think I cannot go anymore. I cannot push anymore. But for you who has been there for the longest time, 17 years, 20 years, 30 years, maybe something like 40 years, 50 years, people always celebrate their anniversaries. People celebrate the days they have met their loved ones. But someone even has not gotten that experience. So I would like to know, who would like to know on this live, would like to share our experiences, get to know how we can work things. If you have anything if you want maybe any advice, something like that, you may get any advice from us. We may be here. We may get advice. You may also try to put down a topic that you want us to share in our live. That will be Monday. Yes, we want to create. We want to make this to be an ongoing thing, whereby we are going to be sharing our life experiences in love, because everyone has their story to tell. We have different stories to tell depending on how we met people that we love. Some people are not actually with the same people that literally maybe were their first love. Some are with the first people that actually posed a question, what's your story? My story, my story, my story, I would say, finding love is, or falling in love is the most interesting thing that I will not deny. Me right now, as I am, yes, um, I'm still single because I've not found someone that I love. Not even someone that I love, someone that actually maybe has at least 90% or 80% of the kind of things that I would love to find in a partner, you know. So sometimes you can find someone and then you think that they are ready to settle when they're not literally ready to settle. There are these kind of people who want just to find a place where they can be in, be comfortable in, but they don't have any progress. Being in such a relationship, to me, it does not work out, because sometimes you look at the future, you look at what where you're going to start from to create a life with someone, you know. So right now I had to go back on a drawing board, like see if I can try to find someone that can literally make me feel at home. Yes. So that is kind of, I'll make a video one day, try to share my love experience. But I will have to do that when I actually find someone in my life, so that at least I can try to be appreciative. But right now, I'm trying to see where God actually has put that person, where I can find that person. Yes. So that is it. But at least I've tried to give you a hint on my story. Yes, I think I've done so. So you try to find love on dating apps, but some people on those dating sites are actually so much crazy. They are very crazy, whereby most of them ask for photos of someone, like, I would like to see you, you know, in your Adam suit. You know, who does that when you've met someone, you know? The experience on dating sites is not quite interesting, but I have the belief that many people have found their soulmate, because what works for me is not what will work for you. What has worked for your friend is not what will work for you. That is it. Relationship and just tough. And yes, we gave one another space. We still talk, but feels like we wasted a lot of time and going in different directions. We both have a lot of bugging, bugging, I think something like that. Another thing I would love to ask Dash One or Bread. Bread is in a relationship with a wife. Is your wife a Black American? Is your wife a white person? Is your wife where is where is your wife coming from? Which country is your wife coming from? Or which color is actually your wife? Which race is your wife? That is what I can say. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you try to work on different things, but things just fail. And you feel like we are both black. That is good. That is quite interesting. Yes. We're both Black Americans. Yes, that is interesting. That is interesting. And we both Black Americans. For Red, they are both Black, and for Dutch ones, we both Black Americans. Yes. So that is quite interesting. But sometimes if you feel like things are not working out, because the more sometimes we keep on saying that we should give it a try, I think it's the more that sometimes we see that we are trying to waste each other's time, something like that. Because some people will sometimes certain relationships are not meant to work out. Yes, and certain times we all be in that instance of telling ourselves things will work out. Let me try to give it a try. Before sometimes someone moves out of a relationship, they would have given themselves time to try hard so that things change, you know but sometimes things will never change. So you need to give it a try. You need to give a chance to somewhere else. So I don't know if you're only having Dash One and Red on this live, but if you've just joined, thank you so much for joining. Happy Easter Sunday. I hope you'll try to go to church. Or even if you've not tried to go to church, hope when you woke up in the morning, you had to thank God for actually for thanking God for giving you life, protecting your family, and also giving you your partner. And for the people who are in relationship with people, let's try to pray hard for uh, love life, because sometimes there are very many negative forces that are there in the space waiting for us. I need to be somehow prayerful to our relationship, our families, so that they actually try to mess them up. So I think that is it. So thank you so much. You can try to bring up any other topic. We try to share it out here. We try to talk about it. We get to know that we are going to be talking about this topic today. We are going to be sharing this kind of topic. We're going to talk about it. So it will be kind of interesting. It may be this life that will actually give hope to someone who has actually lost hope in life. Me, what I'll say to anyone on this live, on this live, on this live video, never give up on love. Love is the most beautiful thing in this world. Very beautiful. It's just because sometimes we find a few wrong people in our lives. That is the truth. Feels like forces pull apart. Yeah. Sometimes you may feel like you're trying to pull the rope each end, but whenever you're trying to pull a rope, sometimes you feel like life, it we never give up. So yeah, you keep on trying, but certain times you keep on seeing that the more you're trying, the more you keep on getting drained in a relationship. And it's not me, I don't believe in being in a relationship which does not give me peace of mind. Because if in a relationship, you have to be happy. It's not going to be all roses way through, but at least for the most of the time, you have to be happy. Why would you be in a relationship like you are every day crying? It's like as if you are eating onions, you know. Each time you go into your bed, it's your pillow to know how much you cry yourself to sleep late in the night, and whereby no one can literally know that. It's better to be with a partner who is not ready to give you up, knows your value, knows your worth, and is ready to fight for that relationship, not doing the same mistakes as they do. Because someone may say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do this, I'm trying. But when you see, even if you're trying hard, it is not working out, which is not something good. It is not at all. What country are you located in? I'm in Uganda. Kampala. I'm in Uganda. Yes. I'm in Uganda. Uganda is very good. Very good country. It's a very good country. Yes. I'm in Uganda. So I like to get people on this channel, people that have actually been in love, found their partners, people who have been out of love, who love to share out. We love to share what has been your experience in love, what made you to go out of love. We have gotten Dash One. He has actually shared with us. I wish it could be an interview whereby we could literally get to hear from her, speak straight from their heart. It is quite an interesting journey. When we talk about love, we can literally, I think, take the whole day speaking about it, speaking about love life, because love life is so full of so many topics. It is quite an interesting journey. Very, very, very interesting. Yes, so I'm actually in Uganda, Kampala. So if you have joined this live for the first time, thank you for joining. Kindly subscribe, because I would like to be with you whenever we literally have these live sessions where we get to share our experiences in love. We get to share our experiences. We get to make people know that they're not alone. You're not single in this singleness alone. We are all there, but we are trying to find someone. Because I wouldn't advise someone to stay single for the rest of their life. That is not something good. You need to have someone going to grow old with. Someone you wake up in the morning and you're like, good morning. Someone you wake up in the morning and you sit to talk about different perspectives of life, which will be kind of interesting. Don't give up on love. Do not. However much you've been hurt, 1,000,000 times, 1,000 times, you just need to breathe in, breathe out, and say, you know what? The other one was not a right person for me. I think I'm going to get someone else who's going to match the same flow, the same things that we want. But at least love is there, true love is there. There is nothing that will give you courage as knowing that there are people who actually have found their soulmates. There are people that have been in love for the longest period of time, and their love has never gotten boring. Certain people, I think, where people go off is most people do things when they've met these people that they will not keep on doing. You're going to be with someone in the first start of your courtship. You call them sweet names, sweetheart, hon, love, my darling, my sweetheart, my baby, anything that you feel okay with. But as time goes on, you'd keep on dropping a few things that actually gave your partner those butterflies in their stomach. You drop them. Then you think that that relationship is actually going to go on. Someone will keep on picking the few things that you're dropping. You say, my partner is no longer calling me by those sweet names. What happened? Is there a problem? Did anything change? So you have to be that person who keeps on progressing, doesn't throw few things that literally drove your partner crazy, that made your partner, we are going to be talking about different things, very different of them, because love life is way full of many different things. So if you've just joined, thank you for joining. You can literally try to comment down below. Let's get to share our ideas about online dating sites, where you manage to, the topic is online dating sites, but I would like to know, where did you find your love, where the love of your life, your wife, who is now your wife, you're having children with your wife, you're having a successful relationship with your wife. Maybe one day, good point. Thank you. Thank you, Dashwan. Thank you. We would love to know those experiences from different people all over the world. Like, we would love to see this video make a difference, make someone feel like when we sit here, we talk about different perspectives of life, we talk about different things. My idea or my advice may not work for you, but maybe someone on this live video will actually share an idea that will literally help you out, that will literally make you feel like, maybe I'm actually stuck in this relationship, but there is hope of me finding true love, because true love really exists. People are in love, people are happy, though sometimes people will actually portray something else to the public, and yet they're also going through a lot of things. Maybe you can share them with us. You can try to talk, you can try to share them with us, so that at least if you cannot share it with someone, you can share it with us. You don't know us, we are not going to judge you for anything, but we are going to give you an idea of what we think can help out. Yes. So it's really an interesting Easter Sunday, having you here with me, sharing this experience with you. For those who have actually been on dating sites, you can try, even if you have someone in your life. Like Red actually say that he hears, most people say that dating sites are nightmares, of which I won't actually not say yes to it or no to it, because everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has what to say about something. Someone might come and say, I found love on this dating site, and another one is saying, I really don't trust that dating site. So it is up to you where God actually has put your blessing, where you're going to get someone. Most people actually finding love on social medias. People from America have a lot of ghetto. There is a lot of family dysfunction. We know what we want sometimes, but don't know how. Like, there is a lot of family dysfunction. We know what we want sometimes, but don't know how. Like, Dashwan, what do you mean by saying that you know what you want? They know what they want, but they don't know how. Maybe you try to try to share with us. As a moderator, how can I? The moderator, managing moderator, can manage can review and remove chats, chat messages, and hide. Live videos whereby even we get someone there who can actually try to share with us how they feel, like when I'm not the only one talking, so that I can give you an opportunity to try to share out. For example, nobody in my family has ever been married. I think sometimes those things we don't have to think about, because you can really try to break the generation curse. If in your family there is no one who has been married, you can be the first person to get married in your family, the first person to find love, settle in love, because what your tongue confesses, this tongue you see is as heavy as anything. This tongue, God created it for a reason. If you keep on saying, I don't think I will get someone I will love, you have confessed it with your tongue. But if you have that belief that, I can be in a stable relationship, I can get married, you would have broken that generation curse. That is what I can say. Because there are certain things that we need to break. We as youth, as we are growing up, because it doesn't mean if in your family no one has ever gotten married, you will not get married. You are going to get married. But how? You have to know what you want and be ready to break that generational curse by getting someone and marrying them. Give it a try. Don't have that fear. Why is my sister not getting married? Why didn't my uncle get married? Because of this, because of that. You can be the first person to get married in your family. However much you think that you don't have anyone who has ever gotten married in your family. Most people believe in those things, that if my family, no one has ever been successful, that means her family the same. That can be there, but how are you putting it in consideration for you, for both of you, like to break those generational curses? How are you going to be one of the people that people will say, or your family members will say, that our family, we don't get married? Yes, but at least Dashwan has gotten married. Dashwan has married his wife. At our church, they say that you have to break those generation like curses, that you don't get married. I think that can literally help out. Maybe you need to pray about it. You need to talk to God. Maybe God can try to answer, but God will help those who try to help and fight for themselves. Because even if in your mind you don't have something like, I have to get married, when I get my partner, I have to marry them. If you don't have that in your mind, how will God help you? You have to show God that I need this. I need this in my life. This is what I need. Because certain times God actually knows what we want at heart, even if we don't say out. But God needs you to also mention something, like proclaim something. Say it out of your mouth. Break that generational curse that you don't get married in your family. Be the first one to show that I've actually made it. And we are in a successful, understanding, beautiful relationship with someone. I think that will actually be the most beautiful thing, Dashwan. Yes. Because there are very many generational curses that we don't know, that actually aligns with sometimes our families, certain times things we even don't know about. Because it is a long process, You don't have to believe that in your family you don't get married. You have to have it that I have to break that generational curse. Maybe you will be the first one to get married in your family. You don't have to lose hope. You don't have to give, because something that you give a chance to, or you believe in, will actually be that something that will align, will move with you wherever you go, that will follow you wherever you go. If you believe that, if you have those beliefs that if I pass in this area and I see this kind of thing, that means I'm not going to get rich. That means I'm not going to get married. That is power too. Right, I have to fight for it. Yes, you have to fight for it. You have to, because you don't have to be the kind of person who does not believe. because you are giving it power that you already have it in your mind that in our family we don't get married. Now, how will God help you out if you yourself you have that in your mind that in our family we don't get married, in my wife's family they don't get married, so how will even our children get married? you know that is something that you give power to. That is something that you yourself believe in. But certain times you have to break something, you have to pray about it, and do not focus on it, because you are giving it the power to stay with you, to live with you, and also grow with you. Because if you have the ability to wake up one day and propose to your wife, you have also the ability to wake up one day and put a date that you're going to marry someone you love, someone you feel that you are okay marrying or putting in your life. Because marrying someone is showing that you want to start the next part of your journey when they are with you. Because if someone has a ring on their finger, that shows that someone else has taken part of that person's life. Even if someone will come into their life, they will see, because someone is going to say, I have a pattern in my life. Someone say, they haven't married you, they haven't proposed to you, so you have a chance. I have a chance in your life to come, give you my flaws, talk about this, and maybe you would change your mind. Maybe you would accept me to marry you. So just have faith that you can literally get married. Just have it in your mind that you can literally be somewhere else and you can break that generational curse. Yes. So if you're on this live, you've just joined, happy Easter Sunday. First of all, you can try to share with us if you're in a relationship. Where did you find someone you call your wife, someone you call your husband, someone you call your fiancé, someone you call, maybe you've just started a relationship with someone, but where have you found that person? Have you found them in the same country that you're living in? Have you found them in on dating sites? Have you found them on social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat? There are very many social media platforms, very many of them. It depends on where your luck drove you, where you found your luck, where God had to put your luck from. Didn't know you celebrate Easter in Uganda? Yes, we celebrate Easter in Uganda. We celebrate it. We celebrate Easter, we celebrate Eid, depending on your religion. And even if you may be, there are certain Muslims that actually do not care. Like, they don't care to celebrate Easter as well, because you may find in a family when there are different categories of people with different religion. You may find in your family, you have someone who is a Christian, you have someone who is a Muslim, someone who is a Seventh-day Adventist. You may find someone who is how many religions? Is it a Christian country? No, it is a country mixed with different kind of religions. Muslims, Christians, Catholics, which other religion I've not mentioned? These. So it's mixed. It's mixed. It is a. So I think even Muslims are soon getting done with their fasting. They're soon celebrating their Eid, something like that. So Uganda is not like a country whereby you say that it's only a Christian country or it's only a Muslim country. It's a mixed country with different religions. Yes. So that is it. It depends on which religion you're in or which religion you believe in. It depends. So thank you guys for being here with me, catching up my Sunday with me. It's kind of interesting having to talk about different things with you. Yes, we are still trying to share out different perspectives of lives on the side of relationship. Where did you find someone? On dating sites, because most people don't believe that you can find love on dating sites. Since sometimes even you're talking to someone you don't know, many people don't want to even share their personalities. You may find someone trying to find love, but they're trying to put on some other identity, which is not good. If you're trying to find love on dating sites, you have to be there and you have to be able to be you. Put on your photo so that someone gets to know what they're actually trying to get in. You try to describe yourself, talk about yourself, what you want in a person and what you don't want as a person. Because different dating sites work differently. That is how you have to know. So I think we need also some other people to share. Yes, people here need to know your story. People here need to know what you have faced you as a person. Don't you see that that will be kind of interesting? It will be very, very interesting. You have nail shops in Uganda. Thought that was an American culture. Yes, we do have nail shops. We do have them. We do have them. Yes, we do have them. Thought that was American culture. No, it's not only American culture. It is not that. We have very many things here, very many of them. It's an open country. It's a interesting country. So, someone who has joined, thank you for joining once again. Do the Asian country market also. Dan, I'm not actually trying to get what you're trying to ask. Like, do Asians control the market? So, I think they do. I think at a certain point in time, I don't know so much about that. Yeah, I don't know so much about that. The marketing area. Yes, because me, as a person, I would say maybe it depends in a certain area because everyone is good at a certain area. That is what I can say. So, someone who's at this live, thank you so much for joining. The topic for today on this Easter Sunday is we want us to know how have you found love on dating apps, if at all you've ever tried to go that side. And if you've not tried to go that side, how did you find your wife? How did you find your husband? How did you find your fiancé? How did you find someone you're trying to see if things will work out for you? That is one thing that we want to know. We've had people here from different countries, United States, trying to share out their love life. We had Red, we have Darwin, we had Robert from also USA. So it is kind of an interesting journey of love. So interesting. Whereby we learn from each other. Sometimes we learn from our own mistakes in life, things that we do and maybe you say, I will never do this again if I'm to go back to a drawing board and try to look for love. And then sometimes you pick and learn from other people's mistakes, of which some people it does not work out that way on their side. Someone I think needs to learn from their own mistake. I know several couples married for many years, math at have met on dating sites, so it can be successful. Yes, it can be successful. It is really successful. And I wish we could get such people to share out their experience. How did they meet? How long did they take? How long did it take for them, like, to see that they really deserve to be with each other? Because it will be such a good experience for someone to learn from it. Maybe someone does not believe that those kind of relationships do work. Maybe it could be something that will actually make someone out there who actually feels that they have given up on love and they can give it a try. So it's kind of interesting. Me too, I can actually testify, because those dating sites can literally have so many people who have actually tried being in relationship and things have actually worked out for them, and they are living successfully in their relationship. I think we should try to maybe talk about one day, that'll be maybe Monday. You can try to comment down on which topics you think will be good and would make someone learn from them that we should try to talk about. Falling in line of dating, relationship, and how people strive through to see that their relationships are working out in the longest run. So when you come, try to tell us where you're coming from, share with us, let us know where you're basing from, which country. Is it Uganda? Is it Kenya? Is it South Africa, Tanzania, Botswana, California, UK? Which country you're basing from, to see this live, to learn from it, to know people's experiences, and actually what actually they say about love. love love in particular. Love is a big thing. Love is a very big thing, trust me. It has a lot of things. Cheating, someone who is actually going to find someone, and ever since they met that person has been headache to them, and that person has actually made them hate dating. And someone will be there saying that, you know what, I am not going back there. I think love is not made for me, and I'm going to try this route. I'm going to make my money, have fun. But it will be interesting if you make your money but has someone that you enjoy that money with. Waking up in the morning planning for someone that I have my children, I have my wife, I have my husband. When we wake up in the morning, we plan for this. What are we going to eat? Then you're waking up with all your money. You don't have any plans. You don't have anyone you see happy when you try to surprise them at any point of time. So I would say, Dash1, thank you so much for being with me on this live. Red, thank you so much. Robert, thank you so much. Have you dated another culture besides Ugandan men? Yes, I have. Yes. Sometimes you give love a try. Like, when you see that things have actually failed, you try to date a Kenyan man, see how things go. If you've tried your own country and things are not working out, you can try dating a white man. See how do they treat ladies, how do they treat their men, how do they treat someone that when they're in a relationship, so that you're not only in your country, things have failed in love, but you keep on pushing in the same country. Try love somewhere else. Maybe that will be good for you to, maybe that will be your time for you to find love, giving it a try in different perspectives of life. Yeah. That's what I think I've answered you. Yes, I have. But certain men actually portray something that they are not. Someone is saying, you know what? I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of. When they are not tired of being single, they still have to be single in their comfort zone. Because there is no way you're going to tell someone you're tired of being single, but you don't show signs that you're tired of being single. But you're showing those signs that you're still comfortable in your singleness or being alone, you know? Mm? You don't want to take care of someone. You don't want to make initiative. Communication is a key to a successful relationship, you know? You're not going to tell me that you're too busy, you cannot get time for me, and you want to settle for you want someone to settle with. Everyone needs time. Everyone is busy, but you have to get time. You have to create time for someone. You have to create time for someone you call your loved one. How will that person feel loved if you don't create time for them? You know? So I'm saying that we're having two people on this live, but we want to know which country you're basing from to see this live. Where have you found love, and why are you still looking for? Where are you still looking for it? Are you looking for it on dating sites? Are you looking for it on social media platform? Are you trying to look for it? You're saying, let me go out. Maybe I'll get someone I love. Let me try to go out. Maybe I'll find my soulmate. Maybe I'll find my partner. Maybe I'll find love. Because sometimes, if you're not on those dating sites and you're seated comfortably in your home, then how are you going to find love? Maybe you try to go out in happening places, something like that. Maybe that will be someone who say, "Oh, you look beautiful. Can we try out something? Are you single? I'm single and you're single, so I think we should try to push out." You see? But there is no how you're not on dating sites, you're and you're not also trying to go out in happening places. You're seated comfortably in your house, and then you keep on praying so hard, Lord, make me get my soulmate. Your soulmate is there looking for you and is actually not finding you because you're not either on a dating site, you're not on any social media platform, you're not trying out your best to find them. At least at least question God when you're also trying, instead of questioning God when you're also not even giving it a try. Yes, God will help you out when you're trying to help out yourself. Yes, so even if you're not trying to shout your life, try to pose question. Maybe anyone on this live will actually be having an answer to your question. That'll be kind of interesting. Let's make this video engaging. Let it not be a one-sided live whereby you're quiet, you're not saying anything. At least try to say hi and try to speak out which country you're coming from. That'll be kind of interesting. So Can I save to your channel unlisted? Live messages or top chat. Yes, you can also try to you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. We will have very many sessions of growing up together, trying to talk about different topics in life. Yes. Members and super chat messages. Yes. Oh, wonderful talking to you. I will subscribe to your channel. Bye for now. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Dashwan, for having me on today. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Thank you for sharing with us your life. I know maybe it has been an example to someone, a lesson to someone. So thank you so much for trusting this channel with your personal life, sharing your personal life and your personal space with me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. So for anyone who is up for this live, comment down which country you're coming from, where you're literally viewing this live. It will be kind of interesting. You can try to share with us your relationship or life journey, where you found your soulmate, where actually have you found love. Do you believe in love? Do you still believe in love? Like, do you still believe that true love exists and true love can actually be found anywhere? Yeah. At least we're trying to see the questions, like the kind of questions that people have popped up and what they have been saying about their life. That'll be kind of interesting for you to also share one yours here for those who would maybe be wanting to have an engaging interview live here so that people can literally listen to you. Yes, we can have that session. Maybe you can try to contact me on my number, my WhatsApp number. It is plus 256 plus 256 772 20 28 29 51. We can try to schedule our day and try to talk about different things in life. Yes, so that people get to know where and how you've really managed to go through all those years when you're with your partner, something like that. For those who want to share an interview with me on this YouTube of mine, you literally, I've given you the number. Let me try to. Can I start up a poll? I don't know if this one will work. I can try to share out my number for you to WhatsApp me. We get to know if we can schedule. That is plus 256 plus 256 772 28 29 51 for interviews. For interviews. You can try to get me on that number for interviews. Yes, you can try to reach me out on my WhatsApp number. It's on WhatsApp. We get to know where you can actually feel at home, share out your ideas, and literally if you're with me do I need to just comment with me? Copy. Cannot even try to comment. Why? I don't know who's actually here on this live, but you can try to share out your which country you're coming from. Yeah. Hi Clara, I want to poo poo. So so for those who actually, I don't know how I can do it. Pin a message. So I think I'll be ending this live. And then maybe we will catch up later. Try to talk about maybe something else, or even try to say do the same topic so that other people who actually are still in church and they're still in church and they would want to share out their ideas. I say for those who want to share out their personal relationship life, how they found love, how they got people they are in a relationship with, they can try to find me on my WhatsApp number, which is +256 772 28 29 51. Yeah, it will be an interesting thing to get to share that experience with you guys here, and also share your life here so that people get to know that this can happen and this can really do happen. Yes. So I love you so much, guys. I will end here for now. Then bye bye.